Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Tashina and really happy to be here with you guys all today. I'm here doing a Taz Tuesday live demo and we're gonna have some fun learning some West Coast swing styling for followers. Leaders, you can definitely learn this too, but the styling is demonstrated from the follower's perspective. So as we get going, we've got people jumping on, which is super exciting. As we get going, I'll just give you a little bit of a layout of what Taz Tuesdays is all about. And then in a few minutes, I'll get up and I'll do a demonstration here in my kitchen. And you guys can follow along if you'd like. And just to let you know, I've actually got a Facebook live going and I've got an Instagram live going at the same time. So if my eyes are going back and forth, that's because I've got two screens I'm looking at. So welcome you guys, glad to have you here. Let's see, Taz Tuesdays. My nickname has become Taz in the dance community, and so that's why it's called Taz Tuesdays. And the Tuesdays part is because every week on Tuesday is when you get a brand new styling video sent to your email inbox. And so Taz Tuesdays came about from my absolute love in West Coast swing that each person can come to the dance and express themselves through movement. And West Coast swing is a really amazing platform to share your own unique art in how you hear the music and how you partner with a partner. And a lot of the times, especially for followers, there tends to be this hesitation in showcasing themselves through movement. And a lot of the times followers ask for specific movements of what they can do to different patterns. And so I created Taz Tuesdays because I wanted to be able to give the followers, especially, again, leaders too, but I wanted to give followers the platform of learning some specific movements that they could play with and become familiar with in their bodies, but also then explore some drills that they could do to start harnessing and finessing their own unique version of movement so that they can showcase that in the dance. So what I ended up deciding to do was creating a subscription for followers so that every week you're getting brand new content in West Coast swing styling that you can practice and apply then into your dance. And I've done it so that every week you're getting a new video, and each video is done to a different basic pattern in the dance, and it's also cycles through different genres of styling, if you will. So like one week you'll get a hip hop based styling, the next week you may get a contemporary based styling, something a little bit softer, smoother. The following week you would probably get a footwork oriented styling, and then that next week there's always a a styling drill. So again, giving you guys tools to practice the different elements that end up creating the specific things I give you guys. And so it's been a lot of fun. I've been offering this since October of last year, and I've had a lot of different levels of followers join. I've had leaders join, and I've had people from the US and from Europe and all over the place. And it's been really cool because it gives you guys the opportunity to practice in your own space, in your own time, and by yourself. So I'm very purposefully sitting here in my kitchen today so that you guys can see how I would encourage you guys to practice this when you get a Taz Tuesday video. So yeah, I'm Tashina. I'm really glad you're here. Again, I've been offering this since about October. It's great for all levels, so whether you're novice, intermediate, advanced, all-star. I've had people who are novice, very new to the dance, join and maybe just take an element, like one element from one part of the pattern, and just work on that for a little bit. And I've had people all the way up to all-stars who are teachers and instructors, and they take the material that they receive in their Tuesday videos and they break it apart, and then they end up teaching it as well to different people in their classes and their communities. So it's a really great way to just, again, get fresh new content every week that you can play around with and have fun with in your own time. The purpose of the Taz Tuesday videos is not for you to practice everything in precision, and it has to be exactly that. And my hope is that you don't think that you have to duplicate the movement when you're on the dance floor. The goal is really to give you guys some fresh new ideas and for you to start playing with your own movement and just give you guys a starter point, a jumping off point to play with what do you like in your body, what looks good on you and your body, and different ways then that you can implement that into your dancing. So today we're going to be doing a contemporary, softer type of styling. In the videos every week that you get on Tuesdays, I always make sure to demonstrate the basic pattern that we're working off of. So if you are new to the dance, you can become again familiar with the basic pattern you'll be using the styling in. And then I typically will style each part of the pattern. So the beginning like counts 1, 2, the middle of the pattern counts 3 and 4, and then the end of the pattern counts 5 and 6. So some people take it as a whole unit and practice the whole thing. And some, again, people just want to focus on the beginning of the pattern, let's say, or maybe the middle or just the end. So when you get a Taz Tuesday video, you can take it at your own pace. So with that being said, I've got Facebook going, I've got Instagram going at the same time. If you guys have questions, feel free to go ahead and post those in the comment thread and I'll do my absolute best. Hey Katie, see you this weekend at Rose City, looking forward to that. Yeah, so post comments as you would like or questions, and I'll make sure to respond to those, catch them as best I can. If you are already a Taz Tuesday subscriber and there's something that you want to share with other people who maybe are not subscribers yet, you know, go ahead and post a comment too, and I'd be happy to share that with them. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started. So feel free to follow along if you'd like. I don't remember which one, Facebook or Instagram, one of them flips the image. So I'm going to make sure to use words like my right foot, turn towards my left, but it may be, depending on what system you're viewing this on, that it flips the image, and I may look like a reversed image to you, so just be aware of that. All right, so with that being said, in case you don't know, I'm also 33 weeks pregnant, so if I sound a little winded, it's because of that. But we're gonna have a good time. Again, post questions. I can't see them when I'm out here, so after I'll come back over and answer any questions that you may have. And I think that's it. So here we go. All right, so this week we're gonna work off of a left side pass free spin. So on every Taz Tuesday video, again, I always start by demonstrating the basic pattern. So basic pattern is going to be 1, 2, and then you're going to turn towards your left, starting by replacing the weight on that right foot for 3 and 4, and then you're going to anchor in place for 5 and 6. We'll do that basic pattern one more time. So you've got 1, 2, turn towards the left, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So the first thing that we're going to play with is the 1, 2 of the pattern. So it really doesn't matter where your foot is at the end of the previous pattern. How we're going to play with this for the entrance is you're going to be weighted on that left foot. You're going to bring that right foot in for 1 and you're going to sweep, almost crossing that right foot across the midline of the body a little bit towards the left, and then you're going to extend the foot back out towards the right so it's on its own track. So the foot movement is sweep the right foot in, collect it through a bevel, and relaxing that right ankle so it can sweep in, cross the left side of the body slightly, and then allow that right foot to come back out forward. So as I do that, to add a little bit more texture or dimension to things, I'm also going to lower slightly into my left knee, okay? And as I do that, you can add additional sway into the left hip. So you go 1, so that creates a shape. And I'm going to counter that left hip, sit slightly, with my rib cage going to the right. Now I'm not truly sitting into the hip, but I am creating energy, so it creates this curve from right to left, back out to right. Now remember that you've probably got a handhold, and I'm just going to use the right as if we were connected in a traditional handhold. So I've got 1, and I'm going to shift the weight on my right foot for and. So I've got 1, and I'm going to replace my weight onto that left foot for 2, okay? Now, this could turn into an inside turn, or if he has the left hand. So just think about different things that could be led, but for now we're just mainly focusing on the body movement. So 1 and 2. Actually, because it's a free spin, let's use the left hand, my apologies. So from here, for 3, you're gonna rotate again towards your left, closing that right foot through the midline. And as you step onto the right foot, you're going to allow yourself to bend into both knees, okay? So all I'm doing is I'm here on 2, rotating towards my left. As I do that, I allow that right foot to come through the midline of my body, shift my weight onto it, and as I turn on the ball of that right foot, I'm rotating towards the left into 2 bent legs, okay? So if I did it towards you, it would look like this. Now as I rotate, I'm gonna allow the left leg actually to come and rond de jambe out towards the left. So if we pair this together so far, from the beginning, we would have 1 and 2, 3. And I'm going to allow that left foot to come ronde out and around, ending back down towards the track. So this is 3, okay? Now, as I do that, if this is a free spin, I've got both arms free, I'm gonna allow my hands, I'll do just the hands first, to come trace up the side of my body, up through my head, and then end above my head. So this is the arm movement. This is the leg movement. So I'm gonna pair these 2 actions together as I'm rotating towards my left. So from the top, again, we have 1 and 2, 3. So all that's happening on 3, and then I'm gonna step on my left foot for and I'm gonna continue, let me back up a second, continue rotating towards my right for 4, stepping on that right foot, okay? So again, I'm gonna do it the opposite direction. So I've got 1 and 2, 3, all the way, and 4. And on that and 4, I'm allowing my hands to come drape back down the side of my body, then offering a hand hold for the partner. Now, once I get to 4, for the end of the pattern, we're gonna do something just super soft and subtle. We're gonna stick the left foot out for 5, and you can create a slight rise in the body. You could go up onto the balls of the feet if you wanted to add that texture, but I'm just thinking a lift, a breath up into the body for 5. You could bring that left hand around, and it's almost like a hesitation, 5, and then you're gonna melt 6. So as I'm on that right foot for 5, I'm just gonna shift my weight to the left foot for 6. You could, if you wanted, just keep that nice level neutral level here and collect that right foot in for 6. Or if you wanted to complement or contrast it a little bit more, you could drop into that left knee, collecting that right leg so it's bent as well. And then you could add a slight angle towards the left from your partner, okay? So let's do it all the way from the top. So we've got 1 and 2. I'm gonna step for 3, and I'm gonna step and 4, 5. I create that rise a little bit in the body, and then I'm gonna step onto the left foot for 6, drawing here. Okay, let's go the opposite direction. So I've got 1 and 2, 3, all the way, and 4, 5, 6. Yes? And you could play with different hand movements. You could sweep it across the chest. You could allow it to come float down to the left side. So lots of different options, okay? So let's see, I'm gonna try to do it this way. I've got a little bit less room on the Instagram camera, but we'll give it a go. So in every Taz Tuesday video, again, I demonstrate the basic pattern. I break down beginning, middle, and end of the styling, and I show it from different angles, okay? Now here, I actually did not film all the videos in my kitchen. I filmed them in my little studio in my garage, so I do have more space, so you'll get more view of the movement in a larger space. But just for these live videos, I do them here in my kitchen so you could see how you could practice in your own environment. So here we go. From the top, we've got 1 and 2, 3, I'm gonna rotate, I'm gonna back up slightly for Instagram, and 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll go back this other way. Starting on that left foot, you've got 1 and 2, stepping onto that right foot for 3, and I'm gonna rotate and 4, Extend that left foot up for 5, slight rise in the body, and a drop down for 6. Cool, so let me come back over here. Let's see, do we have any questions? I don't see any on Instagram. All right, let's check over here on Facebook. Cool, hey Summer, good to see you. Hey Martin, joining us from Germany, that's awesome. Okay, so last time I did this, the music didn't work. It didn't play on the video. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music.
I could hear my father's voice. He would tell me to move on.
Can anyone hear the music? Let me know in a comment or a thumbs up. Cool, Sepia says yes. Sweden, here you can hear the music. Awesome, cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna demonstrate this now to music, and I'm gonna take this song at the beginning halftime so that you guys can get a sense of the movement paired with music, and then I'll go into the regular tempo of the song. Cool beans, so here we go. All right, so let's do a basic first, basic left side pass, then we'll do the new styling. All right, here we go. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the styling. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Basic. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now the styling. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. Cool? Let's do it this way. Here we go. Basic first. Boom. Ba. Boom. Ba. Now the styling. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Basic. Okay, let's do the styling again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. All right, let's speed it up a little bit, and let's go straight into the styling. 5, 6, ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. We do a basic, let's do another style. One more styling. All right, cool. So, why are you starting with the left foot? Asked somebody. So, at the end of the pattern, we typically end as a follower weighted on that left foot. So the beginning of the pattern is sweeping the right foot across. Now, if you've just joined us, depending on what you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, it actually flips the image. It's a mirror image of what I'm doing. So just know that if you go back to the beginning, if you're just joining us, I'm ending the previous pattern with the left foot, and I'm actually beginning the pattern with the right foot. Okay, now, great point. In some of the stylings that I do offer, I am intentionally starting on the left foot to give you guys an opportunity to have some movement ideas of how you can begin the pattern on an abnormal foot. That is one way that we can add some cool texture to the dance. Awesome, so let's see. Are you turning right or left? I think it looks reverse on the camera, says Kumukalani. I am turning towards the left. So this is off of a basic left side pass free spin. Again, it's Instagram, it looks like, is the one that flips the image. So I'm still turning towards the left. I hope that helps. Let me see if there's any questions here on Facebook. Okay, Summer, you can't hear the music, darn. Okay, so I'm sorry, Facebook. You can watch this on my Instagram if you want to hear the piece of the music. My apologies. I'm not sure how to do that. It worked a few times ago. So that's what a Taz Tuesday video looks like. Typically, The videos range from about 5 to 9 minutes. I wanted to make them easy for you guys to process in the middle of a week, whether you're working or you teach dance full time. So videos are 5 to 9 minutes. They are not downloadable, but you do have access to them for as long as you want. So as long as you're subscribed, or even if you cancel for whatever reason, you can always access the videos that you've previously received. So I've had a lot of students and subscribers put a special folder together in their email and just label it Taz Tuesdays. And then whenever they get a new weekly email, they just move that email to that inbox. And then that way, whenever they want to go back and watch previous weeks, all they have to do is go to that folder, find the one that they want to practice, and then they can do it. Stephen White, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. So the subscription, someone just asked, it's $16.99 a month, US dollars. So that's another thing, is I wanted to make it really accessible to people wherever they are at. So $16.99 a month, you get at least 4 videos a month. If it's a month that has 5 weeks, you'd get 5 videos. So literally it's every Tuesday you get a brand new video. Again, it cycles through hip hop, contemporary, footwork, and then styling drills. Videos are not downloadable. Yeah, Katie says save them in a folder, but you can access them for as long as you want. And great for all levels, so novice all the way through all-star. I've had teachers subscribe so they can get fresh new ideas to teach to their classes, and it's been really fun for them because they take the follower styling and it encourages them or challenges them to find styling for the leaders that complements what I've offered for the follower styling. I've had leaders subscribe, which is really cool, and they take the movement and just apply it to their side of the pattern. So everything in Taz Tuesdays is demonstrated from a follower's perspective, and really the only thing that's more feminine, I would say, in movement for sure is the contemporary movement. But the rest of it, really easy for you leaders if you wanted to take the movement exact as is and apply it to the leader side of things. Melanie Boyle from Scotland. Hey girl, good to see you. So let's see, I started this back in October. It comes from a passion of really wanting to help followers learn how to express themselves in this dance, giving you guys some exact things to practice, because it's nice to have a jumping off point of knowing exactly what to practice, while also giving you guys tools, which is the styling drills that you receive every month, to learn how to move your own body in your own unique way. And my hope, my goal is with this, that eventually you take what you're getting in Taz Tuesdays and you make it your own. And so maybe you take contemporary styling that you got one week and you take the beginning part of that pattern, and then you mix it with something of a middle styling from a hip hop, let's say. And you can mix and match these stylings. You can take a styling, say the hip hop, and you can take the bass movement that I offer, and you can challenge yourself to do it in a footwork version or in a contemporary type song or a hip hop song. So it gives you guys movement that you can then adapt and manipulate to match the genre of music that you're dancing to. So there's lots of different ways you can utilize the Taz Tuesday videos. One question I had from a subscriber this last week is, how do I learn from videos in general? Not just Taz Tuesdays, but from online videos. And the great thing is you have the ability to stop oftentimes the video and rewind it, so you can go back and watch the movement again and again and again. You can take things in super small chunks, and you can take things in your own time where you're not pressured by the flow of a class. So it may definitely take some getting used to if you're new to learning from videos, but it's a really great way to continue improving your dance when you're not in a weekly class or when you're not at a dance event or in between dance events. Let's see, so if I miss a week or two, I can still go back and see them. Great, I'm really glad that you asked that. The answer to that is, when you sign up, you start actually at the very beginning of the series. So every week when you get a video, let's say it's a super busy week for you and you can't watch it, totally cool. Again, maybe just save it to that special email folder that you have. And then when you do have time, you can go back and watch it again or watch it for the first time. So you're actually never missing a week. All of these videos are actually pre-recorded. I had this idea to do Taz Tuesdays when I actually first learned I was pregnant, and I knew I wasn't going to be wanting to film and edit videos when I'm the size that I am now. So I pre-recorded 44 videos actually. So they're all set up, and when you subscribe, you start at the very beginning. So you always get all the content. You've never missed anything. You never will miss anything. And then once my little boy is here, that I think, I'm doing April, but I think I've got the video set up to go through like June or July at the moment, but I'll be filming a whole new series of videos come June or July. So if you have requests that you want me to film, now is a great time to do that. I'm collecting requests so that when I go to film a new series of videos, that is something that you can then receive later on. So Taz Tuesdays, it's a follower styling monthly subscription, although leaders are welcome to do it as well. It's $16.99 a month. Wanted to make it super easy for anyone and everyone to have access to it. It's predominantly done from the follower's perspective, but leaders, you can adapt it to your side of the patterns as well. It cycles through hip hop, contemporary, footwork, and styling drills. Great for all levels. You can do it in your own space, like I'm here in the kitchen on purpose. So you don't have to have a big studio. You don't have to have a partner to practice and get better. A lot of improvement can be done in your dancing just at home. I've got people that'll send me pictures of practicing when they're at work, in the hallway, on their lunch breaks, all sorts of different things. So it's a really fun way to just look at a quick clip and then practice wherever you may be. Videos are non-downloadable. I think I just said that. $16.99 a month. If you guys sign up today, if you're new to the idea of Taz Tuesdays, I am offering $6 off the first month. So it ends up being $10.99. Just use the code LIVE, L-I-V-E, when you sign up. And my website is where you can subscribe. And that website is tashina.dance/Taz, T-A-Z -Tuesdays. So I'll post that. It's on my Instagram page. It's on my Facebook page. If you are already a subscriber, remember you guys have your referral codes. So make sure you send people that, because then you have the ability to earn credits to have them a private with me that we can do online or add an event when I'm at an event. So Taz Tuesdays, follower subscription for styling. We did today a left side pass free spin. I'll demonstrate really quick one more time without breaking it down what the movements were. So we had starting weighted on the left foot. The beginning of this new pattern will begin with the right foot. So we have 1 and 2. I turn towards my left for 3 and 4. I lift up for 5, and I sink and lower into 2 bent knees for 6, again ending weighted on my left foot. So if you're just joining us, you can go back and watch this recording. It'll be both on my Facebook and Instagram. You guys feel free to always ask questions. If you have any, feel free to private message me or direct message me, depending on what you're looking at. Katie says kitchen dancing is the best. Referral program is awesome. Debbie asks, what form of payment do you accept? So it's all through your credit card, and when you sign up, the processor that processes the payment is called Square, and I think it should show up as like Tashina's Dance or Tashina.dance on your credit card statement, but it is credit card, and it's processed through Square. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today for Taz Tuesday. Remember, if you're brand new and you want to subscribe, you get $6 off your first month if you use the code LIVE in the next day. If you've got questions, feel free to reach out to me and I'll get back to you. I am due. My little boy's coming April 8th-ish. We'll see when he arrives. So I will be doing one more live Taz Tuesday demo. That's going to be on March 14th. It'll be here on Instagram and Facebook at 11:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So keep an eye out on both Facebook and Instagram for reminders that I'll be doing that. That'll be the last live one I do before he arrives. And then Again, after he's here, you can, or I'll be doing more videos, more live demonstrations. Website again to sign up is tashina.dance/Taz-Tuesdays. And I'll post that here on Instagram. But thank you again so much, you guys, for coming, hanging out with me for a few minutes. Feel free to also share this video, the recording, with friends and anyone else that you know that's been challenged in progressing their styling in West Coast Swing or feel stuck in their movement. Yeah, that's it. Have a great day, you guys. I'll be at Rose City this weekend, so hope to see you guys there. If not, have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, so here we go to get the Taz on Tuesdays on Facebook or Instagram. There you go. All right, you guys, see you later.